This is True Buzz, that Mary J. Now we ain't new to this. From my stoners and from my cannabis enthusiasts.
So yeah, I want to learn a little more about the Oklahoma vibe out there, man. How is it with like your experience just seeing everything kind of go down in terms of legalities and shit in the past?
It's had its ups and its downs. I mean, I'm just happy we're here and we can have these conversations. And, you know, I got my card and, you know, I got 10 years on paper for having 2 ounces of weed in my house. All right. So when this got made legal and I got my card and they're like, you can have 3 ounces on you at all times, I was like, Mom, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we made it. We're here now. You know, I'm just happy to see that. You know, it's crazy too, because like when COVID hit here, the dispensaries had to change up. Then they started allowing their bud tenders to come out to the car, get your money, drive through windows. You know what I'm saying? So like they came out to my car, took my money, went in there, got the stuff, came out. I'm looking at the kids and I'm like, y'all know daddy went to jail for doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, dude, you know what's cool though is that like I feel like you guys adapted more than we did out here. I was talking about this recently. It's just like, dude, we didn't have like, I felt like there should be more drive-throughs. I feel like there should be more shit like that, but it was kind of just all the same out here. You just had to wait in line, you know, apart or whatever if you're going to the dispensary. But that's cool that like, I love that about this whole situation is the creativity that comes from it and the good shit, you know?
Right.
Like you're saying, like kicking right now, talking like, shit, man, there's a bright side to COVID for me is just being able to do this because I wouldn't even be doing this shit on Zoom most of the time, you know, talking to people in different states, which I love. And I love hearing about the different shit. It just makes me happy. But I digress, man. I do it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
man,
how much
me
is
too.
shit run
I mean,
out there in a dispensary? Sorry to interrupt.
No, what'd you say?
How much does it run out there for like an eighth in a dispensary? Usually it's some good shit. Is it like,
oh, I mean, you know, you're paying anywhere from, well, if you get an industry discount, then you're not really having to pay much of the tax. So you end up paying like anywhere from $30 to $40 for an eighth of some fire, you know. Not that there's not some out there that's $50 and $60, but I would argue that, you know, it's more for show.
yeah.
You know, some of the buds here, they're like, if you ever went to the horse tracks and you saw a horse that just was like beautiful and you're like, this horse is going to win. You know what I'm saying? And it looks really good, but then you smoke it and you be like, eh. You know, but
I like that analogy, man. I like that.
I've got some products here to show off. Just to kind of show you some flour. I got some dabs. I got some
let's
gummies,
check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah. Well, what are the gummies? I'm curious, or whatever's in your hand there.
Yeah. So this is from Apothecary Extracts.
Okay, live resin gummies. I feel that. Nice.
200 milligrams in the bag, so they full spectrum.
Do you guys have a limit out there of is 200 the limit you can do in edibles, or what? How does that work?
There are no limits in
Smoklahoma. I like it. I like it.
You know, you can go get 1,000 milligram brownie. You can get a 3,000 milligram brownie.
I like it.
You know, it just depends on what kind of roller coaster you want to go on. While we're talking about gummies, though, let me explain something that you might. I don't know if you've come across this or not, but a lot of the edibles here are made with distillate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I just don't want distillate in my edibles. That's just me personally. But I found out because I have gallbladder issues. So edibles that's made with distillate don't really affect me. It doesn't absorb properly. So like stuff that's like, this is made with live resin. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna feel these, you know what I mean? And those are monsters.
Well, what do they look like? Are they? But I fuck with that because I have out here. I do. Kiva came out with some that were kind of the first out here. of a live resin little fucking like disc and an old looking pog container type shit. It's pretty dope.
I'll tell you one thing I wish that we didn't have so much of: the childproof rules.
Dude, I fuck up opening those packs all the time. I just have scissors on hand.
Yeah, see, and this is the one time I don't have scissors.
Oh, you're good. You're good, man. If it's giving you trouble, no worries. I was just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to show you something. This is Apothecary too. I got a lot of their dabs.
Now are they like a one store, or are they kind of like a franchise style?
So they started out with just products in all the dispensaries. Now they have their own dispensary in Oklahoma City, and all of this live that I got from them is you can only get at their shop. Like you can go to the other dispensaries and get some of the other products.
That's dope. I like that. That's fucking smart business model right there.
But it's exclusive.
That's fucking legit.
No.
That's a good idea. Looks tasty.
Yeah. This is some GMO cookies.
I like how it's still in a glob there, so you can know it was just like that. You know how sometimes it like might like seem like it melted on the side or some shit, and you open it and it's like on the lid. Yeah.
Yeah, man. They take good care of their stuff, man. Apothecary, they're one of the top notchers up here. This is the garlic truffles. This right here.
Interesting
is
shit.
Does
it have like
little
shit? Yeah, huh? Garlic truffle. Yeah, that's some shit right there.
Garlic truffles. Yeah, and I got let's see. I can pull one more out to name them off.
You're gonna make me jealous. After this one, we might.
GMO. Oh, okay, shit. Here we go. Here's one you would like. This is LA Kush Cream.
Okay.
It's hybrid. So yeah, we got some dope packaging and stuff down here.
Okay. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just yeah, man.
So how much do those run? How much do those run? Those are all like grams, right? So like
yeah, so of course the live is more than the wax, and you got the wax. Yeah. The live is more up there with the price to the diamonds. Like, you know, I went crazy when all this happened. I was like, I want to try the shatter. I want to try the diamonds. I want to try the sauce. Give me everything. Let's have a buffet, you know? But once I started with the live, I never went back, man.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
It just, I get that taste of flour, and that's like, I'm a flour guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay, I got some.
It's
cold
the future,
cure
man.
here.
We're both. Yeah, we're. What do you got there?
Man, this is some cold cure.
Cold. So is it like a live what?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Live resin
so cold
style?
cure batter. It's batter.
Oh, okay. Shit. I don't know if cold cure batter. Something new. I don't know much about that at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they got it on lock though. Apothecary, and then I got some flour. This is really to get to these over here real quick.
You always like having a sample like that, just having the options, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, usually keep like a plethora around me, but you know, if you know, if they know, like the town and the state, they mess with a lot of the influencers here. They know that, you know, we all just love the medicine, man. And you know, they look out for the patients here. That's why the medical program is so good. That's why people are hesitant to go rec here, because they don't want to mess, like, we got a good thing, we don't want to mess it up, you know?